Studios original.
Hello and welcome to Web Crawlers. This is our mailbag episode where we do stuff. We play your voicemails and things. Sorry, I'm so distracted. I was just telling Melissa I'm on the Quest Diagnostic blood testing page, just looking at all the different blood tests you can get.
So many.
Check for all your different maladies.
You should get a genetic test for all your... That's the most interesting one.
What do you mean? Like a 23andMe?
Well, the one that I got for pregnancy is it tells you like it's just lists and lists of like your percentage of like 1 out of 1 million your chance of having this disease or this like
For my baby or for me?
For you or for your baby. Like if you were to have a baby with someone, if you had any, because I had no markers for anything, so Martin didn't have to get tested.
Okay, Queen, go off.
Just said. But if you have a marker and that you have a baby with someone else who has that, then your baby will have whatever that is.
Well, I got my 23andMe, and I got the one with genetic stuff.
Yeah, it's the other one that I got is like has way more like rare stuff that no one really ever has.
Yeah, mine is like
23andMe has a lot of good stuff on there.
Kind like I mean, like this one's like how strong of a chance do you have a big toe? Like some of them are so weird. Like your peas, you have asparagus pea,
right?
Like the
your cilantro tastes like soap.
Yeah, like it's really obscure.
Yeah,
like I have an 8% chance of uterine fibroids. Although I feel like this isn't right. Like I feel like severe acne. Let's see.
I have that, and that's true.
I'm at 20% severe acne, and
both my parents have the markers for macular degeneration, like your eyesight thing. So I have a high chance of losing my eyesight.
Wow, I'm 34% for asthma, 33% for migraines.
Uh-oh.
You
just had a migraine.
Yeah, I do have migraines.
Or a flu,
I don't know.
or whatever that was.
Melanoma. Let's see. I don't know what it was. Okay, I'll stop now. Should we get into some voicemails?
Oh, last week there was the car curse voicemail.
Oh my God, we have to talk about that. Okay, this is
Lord
crazy. Okay, so that girl called in. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, and you said that your every car you've ever bought has ended up being cursed, and then also when you go in other people's cars, like a few days later, there ends up being like
the power steering broke on her friend's car.
Girl. And then Melissa and I are like, we never have problems with our cars. And I'm like, I've only ever had one problem with my Prius ever. Okay. 2 days later, I get in my car and it doesn't start.
Oh,
and it says 12-volt battery problem. And I look up 12-volt battery problem, and that's when your Prius battery doesn't take charge anymore, and you need a new battery. I'm like, what is going on? This is crazy. So I call AAA, and they're like, no, your battery's fine. It just needs to be jumped. You probably left something on in your car. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And they jump my car and it starts working again. So I'm like, okay, weird. It's weird that I got this voicemail and then that happened, but whatever. Then 2 days ago, I go out and I try to start my car and it happens again. It won't start.
Dead battery.
It won't start. It says 12-volt battery. And then this time it says brake malfunction.
All the lights come on.
Every single light in my car goes up. And I'm like, this is insane.
Abort.
I've had this car since 2017 and never had a problem. And then we get that fucking voicemail about car problems. And then every car in my
That's a curse.
Yes. And no joke, everything went wrong. I called AAA for towing. They accidentally sent the battery person instead. I had to call. Then they had to cancel that. Then they had to send the towing person. And it turns out somehow my battery stopped working and I needed a whole new battery and all this other stuff. It was so crazy. And I'm just waiting for it to malfunction a third time. But
I don't think I've drove anywhere since listening to that.
Your car probably doesn't work. You should watch out.
I've gone somewhere with Martin, but I don't think I've actually drove my car.
You should start your car, girl. It's gonna blow up.
It's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, time to get into these voicemails.
Hello. This here message is for the
Jeb.
web crawlers.
Web.
This here, old Jeb.
Long time.
How are y'all?
Good.
Good.
Miss Allie, how are you?
Good.
That's good. I'm doing fine, thank you.
Good.
Melissa, welcome back.
Thank you.
Very glad to hear your voice. It was such a nice, pleasant surprise. And please, y'all give that little baby a hug from Uncle Jeb there.
Oh, I will.
Anyway, I heard y'all were in need of voicemails, and I was wondering, have you ever heard of this conspiracy theory
Oh.
that, pardon me, I had some in my throat, that Katy Perry is really JonBenet Ramsey?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Did you ever hear that one?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
scrolling on the internet at the public library the other day.
Library.
Little Jeb was checking out a book,
Library.
and
That's fun.
well, I was checking out the internet. I done come across that there article. I don't know. All right, then. Bye.
Bye. Man, Jeb's at the library looking up conspiracy theories.
You got
That
to.
sounds fun.
You got to.
Yeah, I have heard that. It is funny because they do look alike.
They honestly really do.
It is funny.
Oh my God. I think it was Jessica from What's Up Weirdos sent me the funniest restaurant review the other day of it was like the Ramsey's favorite hometown restaurant or something. And
what?
And it was like this person had gone to the restaurant and they were like,
oh, yes.
yeah. And they were like, I only went to this restaurant because of the connections with JonBenet, but like the chicken parmesan is great. Like it was so crazy.
That's funny. That's why I would go to a restaurant too.
Yeah.
Hi, web crawlers. This is Matt.
Hi.
I'm currently driving, and this is sad, but you just said on the mailbag that you don't think anybody has ever passed their driver's test on the first time, and I did, barely, but I passed, and that's what matters. I got a 75, so I wanted to call and tell y'all that, and then tell y'all that, well, I miss Melissa, and, like, super happy that y'all are back, because I'm currently going through, like, a hard spell in a relationship. And it's nice to hear y'all's voices again because it feels like a time before all of this was happening. So I just wanted to say that I miss both of y'all together. I mean, I love Allie. I appreciate Allie. Allie is like my favorite. But I also love you, Melissa. So
Thank you.
That's all I got. Okay. Bye. Wait, hold on. Does anybody else, because I did this, sing like the jingle for the phone number as they type it in? Because I had to do it while I did it. I don't know if that's just me. Okay, that's it. Bye.
That is funny. 626 604
6262.
Erios.
Hello, web crawlers. This is David
Hi.
from St. Louis, Missouri.
Nice. The arches.
Hey,
the golden arch.
Allie, how you doing?
Good.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
And Melissa?
Oh, great. Doing great.
Great. Congrats on your newborn baby.
Thank you.
That's so adorable. Well, I have a lot of topics to talk about today, so let me get my paperwork out. Hold on one second.
Paperwork.
Oh, okay.
Shuffling papers.
Okay. First of all, I was wanted to let you guys know, or you gals know, that I wrote those Maria songs. The Where Are You Now, Maria? Or Where in the World Are You?
Oh, that song.
So,
Oh, yes.
there you go.
That's so good.
Yeah, we really missed her, and I hope she's doing good. Also, I called to ask you about the Emo's Pizza, if you ever got to have any of it, because
No.
you said you guys were going to have some, and then it's been like months,
Have
maybe
what?
almost half a year.
Emo's Pizza.
And we haven't heard
St.
anything
Louis.
about
right.
Emo's Pizza. And us
that
here
a
in
Gold
St.
Bell?
Louis, are very much into Emo's Pizza, as we are into the Arch and the Kansas City Chiefs, who just won the Super Bowl. Thank you very much.
Congrats.
And, so we just want to know. So if you could do like an episode on that, maybe like the history of Emo's Pizza, or not the history, because it's probably pretty boring. But if you guys tried it, just let us know how it tasted.
Do a pizza episode.
Also, happy Valentine's Day, happy Hallmark holiday. Hope you two got some good Valentine's chocolates and strawberries filled with chocolate and cream, and got the cream filling. Oh, that sounds bad. Not the cream filling, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, we got the
I'm
cream
rambling now.
filling.
I'm just trying to fill time because I remember when you guys wanted to do like the longest,
Oh my God.
thing to keep the show going.
That was
you
a
had the
nightmare.
contest, but, some guy called in. He just kept talking forever and ever, and it was kind of boring.
Insane.
Oh my God, I
but
forgot
I don't
about
want to do that, so I'll let you guys go. But just let us know how you like the emos. Tell us about Valentine's Day, and what you thought about the Super Bowl. What's the other one?
Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, Hong Kong and la la la. All right, see you guys later, and thanks for coming back. Oh yeah, and Allie, you did a great job kicking it on your own when Melissa was gone. That was some good episodes. So congratulations, and I'll keep listening. You guys keep talking. All righty. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thoughts on the Super Bowl? I liked Rihanna.
I was like, I didn't really enjoy her performance, but I think it's crazy that she did that.
She was pregnant.
And like
that made a lot of
bananas.
sense because it was like low energy, but like she has so many hits. So she was just like, whatever. I have all these hits. I don't need to do anything.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy. So
I don't watch football, so I don't. Who won? Kansas City Chiefs?
I don't even know who played. So
It was a dumb end. I remember it was a boring end. It was like something happened, and it was just like the refs and the
I
umpires.
think I fell asleep. The umpire? Yeah, what did the
umpire
do?
did something.
The ump.
It was a very close game, the whole game, and then it just ended in like the most unexciting way.
I don't even know.
Whatever. Next message.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers. I had to pause the latest mailbag episode just because I needed to make this phone call. I have literal goosebumps while I'm calling.
Pass your driver's test.
I'm calling about that scary
you're
vacuum
listening
movie.
while you're
Scary
taking
vacuum
driver's
movie.
I'm 33 years old. I remember seeing that movie as well when I was about 10 or 11.
that's
so solidarity
crazy.
with that other caller. I saw the color version of that movie. I remember just being home alone, flipping through channels, and I didn't see as much of the movie as this other caller did. But I distinctly remember the boy and the babysitter hiding in the closet and this creepy, very PG yet very scary vacuum just patrolling around outside, waiting to suck the sound out of it. It's like A Quiet Place, but worse, and like 70s TV movie. So yeah, I remember it being like very dingy yellow 70s style house and this terrifying vacuum. And I've thought about this for years. Like it has scared me forever. So that person is not crazy. It definitely was the worst thing ever. And while I'm calling, maybe there can be some more solidarity, because I also remember this other TV movie, and bear with me here. All I remember is that the devil was in a lamppost. And I know that sounds weird, but I distinctly remember it was like the aura of the devil. It
sounds
wasn't
like
red
Twilight Zone.
Devil, but like some evil entity speaking to a little girl in a round, like street light type lamppost. And I may be transposing two different things from this movie. This was also a TV type movie, 70s movie, but I remember the end shot was just a very sinister shot of this round street light, and there's a little girl and some weird evil going on. So if anyone knows this movie also, call in, let them know. Maybe you guys have seen it. But again, thanks for the crazy solidarity with these weird movies. That was the worst movie I've ever seen. So congrats on your baby, Melissa. Allie, great job holding it down while she was gone. Love you guys. Bye.
Did you find it?
No, I've like Googled
in a lamppost.
20 different things together. There is a Twilight Zone episode. I think it's, remember that like little girl like is the devil or something, or like.
Is that the little boy, Anthony, where he banishes people?
Oh, I think that's what I'm thinking about. Maybe that's
like
what
to the
she's thinking about.
cornfield or something. There's
Maybe
the
that's what
Talkie
she's thinking
Tina,
about.
the evil doll. Yeah, it's like, everyone has to be nice to this kid named Anthony or he'll banish you to the cornfields or something.
Maybe that's what she's thinking about.
Maybe. If anyone knows, let us know. Okay, next message.
Hello, this message is for the web crawlers. This is Maggie, a.k.a. Magradoodle in the Discord. Hey, everybody. So I know we're caught up on voicemails and you wanted some Valentine's Day stories, but guess what? I live in New Orleans and we don't really care about Valentine's Day because it is carnival season. That's right. From 12th night, which is the 12th night after Christmas, so January 6th, until whenever the Catholic moons say it's Easter, 40 days before Easter, we have carnival season. So that means we get to go off.
Mardi Gras.
And we are in what is called Deep Gras right now. It is the 10 days before Mardi Gras happens.
Deep Gras?
We have parades on parades on parades. Before I moved here, I thought Mardi Gras was just all the time and some craziness because all you see is like the Bourbon Street Girls Gone Wild insanity. But oh my God, it's so much more and so amazing. And when you go to just the uptown parades and you don't need to even go into the French Quarter, you get to hang out with families and friends and everybody's cooking food and sharing drinks and having a great time. So if anybody gets a chance to come to New Orleans during Mardi Gras season, it's a lot. First of all, it's going to be expensive, but also
I want to go.
Hit up a local and make friends with a local instead of just doing the touristy things of it. I personally have been making my king cakes all year, all season, because you can only make them during Mardi Gras season. So they're delicious king cakes that I make, and they're vegan ones, and I have all these different flavors, and I've been selling them like crazy these last couple of years, and it's so exciting. So instead of crappy Valentine's Day stories, I just wanted to tell you about the magic that is New Orleans during Mardi Gras season because it is fantastic. And yes, as I said before, we are in Deep Gras. It is time to go down. We are eating so many king cakes. We are having all of the food. We are seeing all of the friends. We're getting all these things thrown at us from the parades. It's a little dangerous sometimes because people throw bags of beads instead of just,
oh my God,
a single bead at a time. But, you got to do what you got to do. So come on down to New Orleans. Head up Magradoodle on the Discord if you're hanging out in New Orleans anytime. I love you all. Honk, honk. Boing. Bye.
I love New Orleans.
I've never been.
Twice. Oh, the food is so good.
I'm dying to go.
The food is so good.
I want to go so bad.
Was so good. And like even Bourbon Street and that little area, it's not like dumb, crazy college kids. Like it's when it's not, Mardi Gras.
Right.
It's just fun to walk down. There's a lot of cool stores and like there's cool bars and it's
I want
really
a beignet.
Nice. Yes, the beignets.
How long
and
is
there's a nice aquarium there too.
I love aquariums.
The French Quarter. It's so fun to walk around. It's like a little town. It's fun. I recommend.
Oh, it's only like
3
3 hours?
Yeah, it's not that far. You got to go for the food. The food, everything I had was so good, and the spices they use, I don't know, everything's perfect.
Forget about it.
Forget about the spices they use in New Orleans. Forget about it. Okay, next message.
Hello, this message is for the web crawlers. What's up, bitches? You're back! Yeah, I'm on lunch break, and I'm excited to hear some new web crawler episodes. So let's get back into some ghost stories, because those help pass the time. Good ghost stories. I got one for you. Okay, here it is. I was traveling with the family, driving across country late at night, and we decided to stop with a reward point at a hotel.
Nice.
And it's the Nashville Union Station. Got to stay there for free.
Nice.
Super nice place. Oh my gosh, the stained glass window, the ginormous clock. That place is so off the hook. You gotta check it out sometime if you haven't stayed at the Nashville Union Station. Anyway, kind of a weird overnight.
Me either.
We got in super late, got put into a room, got the kids tucked in on the couch because we just had one bed and we're cheap. So everybody's sleeping. Then all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, swear to God, elevator crashed to the floor. I jumped out of bed. It was the loudest noise I'd ever heard. I was waiting for screaming. I was waiting for panic. Nothing happened. The hubs heard it too. We were like, what the fuck? So we're running around. Just nothing. We opened the door. There's like nothing going on. But I swear it was like the loudest. It sounded like the janitor had dumped his entire janitor cart down the steps at 2:00 in the morning. But like nothing. There was nothing. Just crazy loud crash. Kids didn't even wake up. Then all night long, we hear these trains just like incessantly. So many trains. So much that the hubs and I were like, hey, they should really not put people in this room because of all these trains. Like, it's a little difficult to sleep here.
There hasn't been a train in this town in
years.
Also, there were like kids laughing and screaming in the hallway. And I was like, well, that's their kids laugh and scream in the hallway at 2 a.m. I don't know. Kept opening the door to be all grumpy lady about it, but there was no kids out there. No kids. No elevator crash. No crazy janitor. No trains. What the heck? So when we're checking out the next day, my hubs was complaining at the desk. He's like, dude, it's so noisy in that room. Like, the trains have got to stop. And the checkout lady was like, sir, there have been no trains in operation in this location for quite some time. This is a non-functioning train station. So I got to know what's going on.
But there's a train station there.
I did a bit of Googling. Seems like there's some ghosts.
Oh. Ghost train.
Maybe you could look more into this. Give us a little rundown. I'd like to know what the heck I almost got me and my family into. Also, la la la.
La la la.
Welcome back. Bye.
Oh, girl, that's ghosts.
Yeah, that's Nashville a little scary.
Union is what it's called. Nashville Union Station. Oh, okay. The hotel is. I want to go to Nashville. Have you been to Nashville?
No, I'm like literally looking up flights to New Orleans right now.
You should.
I'm like curious.
Yeah, do like a Nashville, New Orleans, St. Louis is pretty fun. I've been there.
Oh, St. Louis.
Oh, St. Louis. Okay, next message.
Hey, this is Steve calling for the Web Crawlers.
Hi, Steve.
Just calling in to say that for Valentine's Day, I'll be cooking my girlfriend some hot dogs and beans.
Hot dogs.
Sick.
Sick.
Good
Thanks,
for you,
Steve.
bro. Good
Hell
for you,
yeah.
brother. Okay.
Hey, web crawlers! It's so great to have you back, Melissa. This is Cammie from the Discord. How are you?
Hi.
So, I was just calling to say thank you for that amazing Frances Perkins episode.
Yes.
I've really known about Frances Perkins for a while because there's actually a whole program at my alma mater, which is Mount Holyoke. And it's called the Frances Perkins Program. And it's a program for non-traditional age students. So, so I thought that was really cool to hear all about her life on Web Crawlers. But also the second part of my message is I was identifying with the people who didn't do so well on their driver's exams. I actually did pass mine on the first try, but thereafter I was subsequently stopped for speeding or just various infractions.
Oh God, now we're going to get tickets
times.
or something.
Growing up in Western Massachusetts, these roads are, 30-mile-an-hour speed limits. And so clearly I was pulled over for speeding a lot. Most of the time they didn't give me a ticket. It's almost like they don't want to give you your first ticket. But eventually I got my first ticket. But I did want to let you know about the time that I was pulled over for going backwards on a rotary.
What does that even mean?
So basically, I was driving home at night. I had gone out, whatever. And there was this rotary
at the intersection of the highway. This is in Greenfield, Massachusetts. The intersection of the highway and this other, like, you know, kind of rural road. And so I started to go around the intersection, and the highway was going to go north or south. And so I actually started going north, which would have brought me to Vermont, which is fine, but that's not where I was going. And then also, it was like 17 miles or 12 miles to the next exit because they're really far apart. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, there's nobody here. It's just totally fine.
I've done this before.
Just a few feet up the ramp. And I'm like, just go backwards. It's okay. No one's going to see. So I kind of stopped my car. I like went backwards and kind of just started to go again. And I see these lights behind me. I see these like little headlights. And I'm like, I'm like, well, that's okay. So I start to go and
you're evading the police.
Sure enough, the cop lights come on. And I'm like, oh man.
My God.
And I'm like, how am I going to get out of this one? So I pull over and I go to the guy, why did you pull me over? Like,
there's a part.
Why did you pull me over?
Why did you pull me over? I've done this before and I got a ticket for it.
Hey, it's Cammie again. Yeah. So cliffhanger. I say to the cop, why did you pull me over? And he was like, do you want to tell me why you were going backwards on a rotary? I was like, oh man, he got me. So I said, look, I was just trying to go home and I saw the sign that said 91 and it said that it was going to bring me to Vermont and I didn't want to go to Vermont. So I just backed up and he was like, okay, whatever. And he just let me go. So
wow.
That happened all the time. I don't know. I guess if you just chat up the cops, then, you know, maybe they'll let you go. Western Mass in the 1990s. Anyway, very nice to speak with you all, and very cool. I will be listening for myself on the mailbag. Thanks, you guys. Bye.
Oh man, I got a ticket for doing that once in downtown
LA.
And it was like 2 a.m. and I did have a drink.
Oh,
I had
scary.
one beer at like, I don't know, 10 p.m. or something.
Oh, that's scary.
So I was for sure not drunk. I was trying to go home and I was like, oh, fuck it. I backed up maybe like 10 feet. Because I was almost going to go on the on-ramp and then I got pulled over. They made me do like a sobriety test.
No.
And, like, I got a ticket for like, I can't remember what it was for. But I was like, oh my God, I had a beer like 4 hours ago. Am I going to go to jail? I was so terrified. But the breathalyzer was like a 0.
Yeah. Oh my God. I like will not go to downtown LA because I cannot navigate down there. It's so scary.
Complicated. It's so insane.
Yeah, I hate it. God, it's so cold in my house. Jesus.
2 messages left.
Hi, web crawlers. It's Becky from England again.
Hello, Becky.
I don't know if this message is going to be directly after my last message or not. It's been about 10 hours since my last one, so it depends if anybody's wrong after me. But something really weird just happened, and I feel like no one will understand. So I think you guys will. So the funeral that I went to today was for somebody that I used to work with. A really lovely guy. He was only 30, so he was really young. And he loved like gaming and Sonic and Pokemon. And it was just like his whole thing. And it was really sweet. So they played Sonic music in the funeral when everyone was going in. And then his coffin was fully white with fully white but painted in all different Pokemon. It was really like amazing. Like the effort that they'd gone through was just fantastic.
Oh, Pokemon in the...
And then at the end,
oh my God.
There was these memory cards, and essentially it was like a Pokemon card but maybe 2 or 3 times the size. But it said his name on the back in the Pokemon writing. And then on the front was like a picture of him, but like drawn like cartoon. It was very sweet.
Well, that's nice.
So anyway, so I'm just in bed and I got on my phone to play this game that I play on my phone every day. It's like my ritual. Every night I have to play this game for like 10 minutes before I go to sleep on my phone. And it's always got an advert in it between the levels. And I've played this game for years.
I wonder what game it is.
And the strangest thing, I've just played it and the advert was for Pokemon. And I'm just bewildered. And I'm just sat here smiling my head off thinking, wow, that's crazy. And you know, maybe it's just because all our phones are listening to us and adverts are tailored to our lives, which I fully understand and believe. You know, maybe my phone's heard the word Pokemon a couple of times today, and that is why. Or maybe it's just an incredible, bizarre coincidence, glitch in the matrix, sign of something. I don't know, but I think anyone else won't agree that it's strange.
I think there's a part 2.
Hey, web crawlers, it's Becky from England again. I'm pretty much finished. I just didn't want to be rude.
Oh my God, that's so British.
I didn't want to be rude and not say bye. So I rung back just to say bye. But, you know, I really don't think I said the word Pokemon out loud today. Like, I know obviously the funeral was very orientated that way, but I don't know. I don't think that would have been said. I don't know. I really don't. My head is a mess today. I just thought it was amazing. I'm just sat here smiling like, wow. Wow, amazing. It was really bizarre. Really bizarre. So, I think that's it. And also, I probably should have said trigger warning before any of these messages. Just because
for anyone who doesn't like Pokemon.
So I apologize if these upset anybody in any way. I didn't obviously mean to. Just sharing my thoughts and feelings with my therapist, Ali and Melissa. Much love to you all. Have a great day. Yeah, life. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. We love you.
Wow, a whole Pokemon themed funeral.
That's really fascinating.
That's intense. That's fascinating. Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's nice that the family and friends did that.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of funeral I would like.
What would I have?
Betty Boop themed funeral.
Betty Boop themed funeral. Well.
Oh, is that it?
That's it.
Oh, wow. That went by quickly, at least.
That's
in my
it
opinion.
for today.
All right, guys. Well, keep calling in. We love you guys so much. We're so glad to all be back together. Yeah, we hope you are thriving. We hope we're thriving. All right. I'm Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stetson.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.